Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuelle. I'm part of the Core Fabrics team, and today I'm going to talk to you about the collection we have launching this week. It's this beautiful Lyocell Twill, available in 11 colors. We're very excited about that. I'm going to talk to you about the characteristics of Lyocell. I'm going to show you the drape. We're going to talk about what we can do with Lyocell Twill. But first of all, I want to tell you a little bit more about what is Lyocell and how it's made. Lyocell is considered to be an eco-friendly fabric. It's a better alternative to regular viscose. It is made from wood, so it's biodegradable and it's compostable. The wood comes from eucalyptus trees, which can grow quickly, don't require a lot of water, don't require pesticides, and can grow in relatively poor, dry and rocky soil. The process to manufacture Lyocell is pretty involved. The wood is harvested, it's cut into pieces, it's ground into a pulp before being dissolved with a solvent called amine oxide. This produces a viscose liquid, which is then pushed through spinnerets, from which the Lyocell fibers come out. So once it's washed and dried, they are spun into yarn, which is finally woven to create the Lyocell fabric. So overall, the process of creating Lyocell uses much less water than other fabrics, especially cotton. And it also holds dye easily, meaning less dye is needed to give its vivid colors. Let's talk about the characteristics of this Lyocell Twill. It is light to mid-weight. It has a very soft, smooth texture. It feels very gentle on the skin. It's also very breathable and very absorbent. And it regulates temperature very well. It's a fabric that you can use pretty much at any season of the year. You can see it drapes really nicely. It also has no stretch. It is fully opaque, so it doesn't require a lining. And I'm going to show you the twill weave up close so you can get a better look at how pretty this is. It's better to wash Lyocell in cold water or in a gentle cycle. In fact, washing in cold water is generally a good practice, as cold water uses much less energy and also preserve better the life of a fabric. We also recommend to hang dry rather than machine dry, which again uses less energy and will extend the life of your garments. You may notice that Lyocell Twill gets really stiff and rigid when it's wet. It's because it absorbs a lot of water. But once it's dry, after a few hours of hanging to dry, it will become soft again. So we have this beautiful Lyocell Twill in 11 colors, so hopefully you find a color that matches your preferences and your wardrobe. Warm tones, then a selection of cool tones. Lyocell Twill is pretty densely woven, so I would recommend using an extra sharp pair of scissors or rotary cutters to cut this fabric. Also use extra sharp or fine pins, because if your pins are a little bit too large, you might have a hard time pushing them through, because again, it's very tightly woven. I also recommend using a Oeko-Tex needle in your sewing machine when sewing with this type of fabric. What to make with this beautiful Lyocell Twill? As you can see, it drapes really nicely. It would be great for relaxed trousers, skirts, dresses, blouses. It's a very versatile fabric. I'm wearing the Passiflore dress by Deer & Do, which I made a few years ago in a similar Lyocell Twill, and I really love the feel of it. It's really comfy, it's soft on the skin. It's great. I think it would also, this fabric would make a really nice like Saturday set by Friday Pattern, or a Tatjana trousers by Just Patterns, or by Closet Core. It would be really cool to use the different colors for the tiers of the knit dress. It would be really fun to work on that project. So lastly, I wanted to show you how this beautiful Lyocell Twill compares to other fabrics that we currently have in the shop. So first of all, we've selected the sand wash textured tensile viscose, which is a flowier cousin of our new Lyocell Twill, but it has a very nice texture as well. a little bit different. And the second fabric I wanted to show you is our tumbled non-stretch cotton. The reason I thought this would be interesting to show you next to the Lyocell Twill is because this cotton can be used for pretty much the same projects, trousers, blouses, dresses, skirts. It has a similar weight, except the drape is very different. So for, again, something that has more drapes, more flowiness, we would suggest the Lyocell Twill. All right, well, that pretty much covers it. If you end up sewing with this beautiful Lyocell Twill, please tag us on Instagram at Core Fabrics. We would love to see your makes. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a great week and get some time to sew.